Been a while since we actually even thought about looking at this. Still couldn't get Wolfie to come in. We're still pretty soured on what Bethesda's done to pretty much in the latest few years. So, Wastelanders released not too long ago. It also had the Steam release. So I'm actually playing it on Steam now. It linked up to our characters and stuff off of the Bethesda.net setup though, so I still have access to those. Lovely atomic shop. I could care less. I mean, it's one of those things. I never was for extra things like that they sell on these things, but we'll look at it real quick just to show. The Wastelanders itself got a few different extras, it looks like. Responders has some different things as well. Returning back to the living time. Scrap kits. See, these are some of the things that people have flacked Bethesda for, because in general they were supposed to be all cosmetic, but these are not. Definitely not. Greatest hits. I mean, for me, the repair kits is not a big issue. It's not going to make a major impact to the game itself, but I mean, it is not cosmetic, so that's the biggest thing. So character-wise, I still have Anew and Crimix. I think I'm going to go ahead and look at it from a new character's perspective to try to see what kind of the beginning questline stuff has changed. So we're going to go to that real quick. That's not to say that I won't bring my original characters into play if I end up for some strange reason liking it enough now that it has NPCs and different things in the game. Plus it also gives the entrance again.
War never changes.
Yep.
In 1776,
always start out this way.
This great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace.
Sugar bombs.
But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Alright, so Wastelanders is supposed to follow years after the original game play was through, so I don't know exactly how that works with the you just getting out of the vault type thing. It looks like it's mostly the basic same quests. I'll probably change and go back to one of the other characters, but just curious. Let's go to Crimix, or a version of Kyrous.
Is Reclamation Day. It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all.
I could do this all day, unfortunately. So let's take that.
You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
Extras.
But you all share one very important trait. You are this
I want to
country's
sculpt the face. I
best
just want to
and
change the hair style.
But more importantly, you'll
Kim
always
friendly.
be my family.
Why not? And color. Let's use a character that I haven't really shown before. Why not? Chin, facial hair, T. Actually, we'll leave that one. I kind of like that one. Back up. Body large and muscular, huh? Go middle, but a little bit muscular. Why not? Done. All right. You can still take a picture of nothing if you really want to. Good enough. I don't care. Alright. Terminal. Take Nucleotraptor, why not? Alright, so all this stuff is going to be pretty much the same, I'm sure. Still play the guitar? Yes, you can. We'll worry about that later. Do we dry in the washing machine? Why not? Sure. Flush the toilet? Okay. I don't remember all that, but this is why we're here. And it was a big party. We're out of here. We don't care.
Hello. At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get.
Yep. Okay.
When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several hours.
Imagine dying of hunger or
I've
thirst.
got my own mission out there in Appalachia.
The drink in the Radix.
This is the overseer.
Be on constant
Right
alert
away in
for
stim
the
packs.
click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation.
Message repeats in 24
Building
Outside,
supplies.
elbow grease will be powerful.
system.
You must all go through that giant vault door alone. Unless, of course, you're next to someone else. Which I recommend, actually.
Alright, took it. Leave. If you want to hear it, that was way back in the very beginning when we first started playing this. Long ago.
Rebuilding America.
Give me the camp.
Glad I'm staying here. Some may call them jobs, but I like to think of them as perks.
Always been melee at the beginning, so we're going to continue to that stride and put them on. Ooh, I don't know why it kind of flipped like that, but let's get the heck out of here and see what's going on.
Aloha! Ciao!
Ooh,
Imminent!
you can go hit me in the head, man.
Off beautiful flame! Fire for fields! Wind the army!
All right. It does seem a little bit quicker to load than it used to be. Cheaper boats. Reclamation day, yeah. Wayward souls.
Oh, sir! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil?
Sounds like there's something. What's going on over? Have you seen the
Well,
overseer?
yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening. And I'm not sure if she believed me. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Alright, so that's definitely, he's got new stuff he's talking about, that's for sure. Speak with Lacey.
Wait, a vault dweller? Hey there!
Hey.
Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Oh yeah, the big one's in there, alright.
You know,
What are you
that
talking
brought
about?
everyone back. The treasure.
Oh, the treasure! What is...
But
I told you, Lacey.
I think you got some
The guy was
bad...
scamming us.
those are the last of our caps. No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you?
What the hell am I?
Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. But with people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward, Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them. They sent you out here without a weapon? Be a quick trip trying to do this unarmed. Here.
How would you know? I might be able to, like,
About Appalachia?
karate chop everybody.
Other than it's a graveyard?
There's that. We haven't been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
Things.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. If your overseer crossed our path, she sure wasn't broadcasting it. Sorry. You might ask at the Wayward. Seems like they set themselves up to be a natural stopping point.
Alright,
Watch yourself
whatever.
out there.
Alright, so she gave me a weapon. Go ahead and equip it. Take their pencil, clothes hanger, frying pan. They don't seem to care. Alright, so Appalachia Radio, Wayward Souls, Reclamation Day. Still says leave all at 76, but for some strange reason it hasn't disappeared, even though it's... So that doesn't surprise me. We had so many issues with the bugs before. There's one up here. Where'd he go? Scraps. So they have changed the quest line a little bit so far, but it's still steering us towards the Wayward. So, oh, this building's still here. With the cookie station. Potatoes. Alright, so what do we got that I just picked up? Leather chest piece, black rim glasses, Astor's vestments. Eat to prevent starvation. Yeah, I'm already aware of that. Mouth harp, banjo. We went through that before too, so we'll leave that alone for now too. Can't remember how to go into third person so I can see what it looked like. Whatever that damn robot is doesn't aggro. Can't remember. I think that's the like a lumber mill or something. Actually, I could use the map. It would tell me. Got the icon for it. Bee swarms. They don't seem to be aggro, at least. That's good. So it used to be there was the zombie things were all throughout here. Scorched was here all over the place. So Tinker's Workbench, Wixon Homestead. No more fertilizer. We got plenty of it. Anybody in the homestead? There's a dead scorched. Here's empty. Somebody's been through here recently, it looks like. Scorch gave me a little bit of weaponry at least. Message to Sammy. Swampers don't know shit. Area that think that may actually be free states. So that has something to do with the original stuff still. So a little bit of the original quest line must still be here. No sound, sorry. Armor workbench. Alright, not much of value here either. Now, I don't think I'm really going to do a lot of this right away. It really depends on how much outlook we get from people viewing, so far there's very little sluggishness, very little bugs of note, that's for sure. Hey, Graham's still here. Well, that's good to know. See, at least he's still in this area. Whoa! Alright, so the Wayward... It's got lots of corn here. A little bit of electricity. Got some cows. Got a freaking robot out front that's ready to murder people. Team only exterior. Okay. Instance areas. Okay, that's actually a nice feature. I don't seem to care if I take everything.
Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you?
Last thing you're gonna see.
None of your damn business.
What's going on is that this one seems to think I know where this big treasure is. and that I'm building my new bar out of refuse for fun.
Lady, this is your last warning. Our crew is getting
I do like the
treasure.
switching back and forth.
Happily send you both to the great goddamn beyond if you don't start explaining where I can find what's ours.
Crew, are you hiring? Suit yourself. Actually, if I truly was doing Kyrous, that would be the exact movement, but I want to find out more about the
Treasure's
treasure.
our business, not yours. And unless I start getting answers right now, I'm gonna start shooting people. Don't worry.
I told you it was gonna end badly. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day. Well, not exactly the introduction to the Wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
What was that all about?
Overseer, huh? So you must be the one. No, I haven't seen her, but I have heard her. My people found a tape she left behind for one of her dwellers at that camp across the way, though it is a bit out of date now. Maybe you're the one she left it for. I'm happy to hand it over. Though, now that we've drifted naturally onto the topic of helping one another, maybe there's something you could do for me in return.
Mm-hmm.
Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location to some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady
Crane,
stream
the
of
brain
miscreants
from
has been making
Teenage
my
Mutant Ninja
life
Turtles?
irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See, that boy you put down, he's not the first of his crew to roll in here, but I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house, but my muscles run off, so I don't have the bodies to spare
Muscles
right
run
now.
off.
But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? Only seems fair. The details, then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs?
Mail invitation.
Sure thing, Captain. We're gonna draw these boys in by making them think you're Crane. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just...
Oh man, I can't look around.
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So
Well,
what
now
I
ship works
chicken
pretty good for
scratched
that.
together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
No, sorry. Sure.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher?
Oh
Talk
no,
to
not the
Mort.
tapes.
Of course, you're gonna need
Giving the digs on
materials,
themselves.
but
That's
we should
kind of
have
funny.
enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, You might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road?
Let's do this.
Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. And here, that overseer tape. Sounds like she set up that camp across the way so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a refresher.
Okay. You're empty. I don't care about you more. Sorry. Toilet paper. All right. Really? You're gonna make me talk to Mort? Oh, actually, I probably got to listen to the. God, I can't. It's been so long since I've done anything in this. I can't even remember what to do.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, and no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built.
So the camp should be across the way then, okay? Since I'm level 2, I'm going to have to do a little bit of this to get through it.
Base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area.
Craft a weapon.
Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwood is down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Station. Alright, armor. Let's go make a pair of legs. And one arm. Mountain Scout uniform unlocks in the atomic shop with cloth. Okay, so what is that? Barrel, clip, clip, clip. Oh shoot, so I had the right arm. Alright, well. Scrap key. Store all junk. Not full, at least. Got a mine pistol. That's the one I made. So let's put that in our favorites. That's a little bit better. Alright, so let's scrap the extra one. Scrap. G. Alright. What else they want us to do? Place your own camp. Can't really make anything, so. Surf traces and flatwoods. Build optional weapons. Okay. Read the plan. Crane treasure site. Metal bed. Put a weapon purchase. Build the crane hunting sign. This is a weapons workbench. Why can't I? Oh, I have to do that with camp. Okay. Now, this is going to take a while. I don't really want to get into all this. No. Okay, there's something I definitely already don't like. Don't be bugging me with crap like that. Alright, so. So I got the camp already here, right here in the middle of the road. Mr. Farmhand. Okay, so this is where the responders used to be. I'm assuming there's people here now. Ooh, Molotov cocktail. Something to set myself on fire with. More money. Broken. Gold. Air music. I don't really want it to be doing anything. I need service. Q, hold E. R. No, that's raising my weapon. I don't want to do that. Ah, there we go. Music. Where is it? MedX. Buff out. Home plate in the dresser. Okay, whatever. Must be downstairs, I guess. Yep. Turn you off, please. Gym session notes. Alright, is this same before?
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions. And back
I done rated all the lead.
about the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury coffins to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here. Just need to remind them of our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Oh, I have to change the sensitivity on this view of the mouse. It's like all over the place. I would have figured there'd been people here.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwood. My God, there's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food. I know
It
it's
sure
even
is
worse than we
great
imagined, but
to see living human
someone's got to
beings
know where the missile
again.
silos are and how to secure them. The Responders are the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
So there's nobody here still. Oh, wait. The Responder's corpse. Nothing in the double bag, chemistry station. Register as a volunteer. Up we go. Sugar bombs fiend.
Hi. Daza asked me if I would talk about how I got here. She asked everybody, so I said okay. My name's Colonel, and I'm 13 years old. I just wanted to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. The bombs and messed up people and the cows with 2 heads and all of it. I was mad. Just bad.
Alright, so this could be the questing type stuff that we did before. So I'm going to go ahead and skip through this, do it off camera. Come back after I've completed it into the next episode. So hope you enjoyed it so far. Like, subscribe, comment. And if you want to see more of 76, I am willing to at least look into it a little bit more.
I just
So
wanted to say I'm sorry
let me
about
know.
everything.
All right, take it easy. See you in the next one.